Good morning. So this morning's class is going to be a lower body class, and we're just going to be working our sort of lower body in all sorts of ways. Hopefully it should be a bit fun, moving around the mat. If you've got a block, that would be great. 2 blocks, great. But we'll need, or if you don't have a block, a Pilates ball or something to squeeze between your thighs, that would be amazing. So when you're ready, come down onto your back. Think about the back of the neck being long, the shoulder blades open, the sacrum resting heavily onto the mat. And just start to tune into your breath this morning, into your body, connecting to yourself. As you breathe, feel that 360 expansion of the rib cage as your breath flows in and your ribs move upwards, outwards, backwards towards the mat. Feel those back ribs imprinting like little stamps. As you lie here, just take a moment to tune into your body this morning. Notice what it's telling you, the subtleties. Notice how it's feeling. I want you to really pay attention as we move through the class this morning to how your body is feeling and those subtleties of what it's trying to tell you as you move. Notice if you're holding on to any tension or tightness in your body, and if you are, just notice where you're holding it. On your next breath, use your breath to send it around the body to those areas, moving any tension or tightness away. And then take a moment to notice how your mind feels. Notice whether it feels busy, still, calm, anxious, overloaded. Don't judge anything that comes up, just observe. Be the observer of your own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And take any unwanted thoughts, feelings, and emotions, pop them on an imaginary cloud, and just let that cloud float past your eyes. Give yourself this time to be present, to be connected, to be undistracted from the world around you. Last breath here. And then when you're ready, somehow I seem to have managed to have only put 1 block here. Never mind. Let me see if I've got. One second. Grab your block between your thighs. Or if you don't have a block, grab a Pilates ball or cushion or something. Ground down through the soles of the feet, big toe, little toe, heel. And we're going to be squeezing onto that block. So we're going to be activating our inner thighs. So just while your bum's on the floor, squeeze the block with your thighs, like squeezing a sausage between something bigger than a sausage between your thighs. And then slowly peel your bum up into a low bridge and continue that squeezing. So the bum isn't lifting and lowering, you're just squeezing and releasing that block, activating that inner line of the body. Good. Keep squeezing here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Lovely. It's really activating into that inner line. You can take your hands to your thighs, ground down through the soles of the feet, and focus on that squeeze out and in. Good. Let's do a few more. Keep the heat. Keep the breath fluid. In and out through the nose. Good. And then release your block. You're going to take your arms to cactus so they're out wide. If that feels uncomfortable, just have them out straight. And we're going to walk our feet. Again, if it feels too much to have your arms up here, you can always have your arms lowered down like stabilizers. But we're walking from left to right, working into our hips. Good. Really engage the glutes. So you're loading one glute as you lift the opposite foot, working hip flexion with the other leg. So really think about flexing in that hip joint as you lift the foot off the floor. Hug into the midline, keep the low back long, really nice. The bum's off the floor, so you're working your glutes. It's not just on the floor, good. Stabilizing through the midline. Good. Last two. Nice work. And then pause here. You're just going to do some little pulses with your glutes as you do your jazz hands. So big stars, tight fists, and go as fast as you can with jazz hands as you lift and lower your glutes. Good. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off and then roll upper, middle, lower, all the way down to the mat with control. Good. From here, we're going to move on to our abdominals. So interlace your hands behind your head. Elbows frame your face. Inhale here, take your knees over your hips. Make sure they're not pulled too far back to the body. We don't want our back in touch with the mat. We want that little gap in the base of the spine to keep our pelvis in neutral. Inhale here, exhale, lift. Low body pulls down and back. Just hug up into that midline, slurp that low belly back. Inhale, come down. Good. Exhale, we lift. You're going to take your knees slightly over to the right, but without collapsing, okay? And then you're going to extend that left leg. Your arms and your elbows are still pointing down the mat, so there's a balance challenge here. Hug into the midline, rebend the knee, back to center, inhale, come down. Good. Exhale, you lift. Legs over to the left, or knees over to the left, extend the right leg away from you. Again, balancing through the midline. Slurp that belly down and back. Good. Hug into the midline. Rebend the knee, back to center. Inhale, come down. Good. Exhale, we lift again. Knees over to the right. Extend the left leg. Push through that left heel. Left arm reaches past the left bum cheek. So it's kind of supporting you and counterbalancing you. Really reach towards the bottom of the mat. Hug into that midline. Slurp the abdominals. Rebend the knee, back to center. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Knees to the left. Right leg extends, push through the heel. Right arm reaches past the right bum cheek. Reach away, hug to the midline. Slurp the abdominals. Lift off that left shoulder. Hand behind the head, back to center. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift again. Twist to the right. Left leg extends. Reach that left arm and you're going to pulse for 5, 4, hug into the midline. 3, 2, 1. Squeezing that side body. Rebend the knee. Back to center. Inhale, come down. Hopefully you're feeling this in your abdominals. Exhale, lift. Knees to the left. Extend the right foot away. So you're lengthening through that hamstring. Right arm comes in line with the right bum cheek. Left shoulder is not being collapsed onto. Lift up into it. Pulse for 5, 4, squeezing that side body. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Back to center. We've got one more each side. Exhale, lift. Twist to the right. Left leg extends. Reach the left arm to counterbalance past the left bum cheek. It's going towards the bottom of the mat. And we're going to pulse for 10, 9, hug into the midline. 8, 7, 6, keep going. 4, 3, slurp the abdominals. 2, and 1. Whew. Back to center. Inhale, come down. Last one. Working those obliques. Exhale, lift. Twist to the left with the knees. Right leg extends. Reach that right arm past the right bum cheek. Lifting off the left shoulder. And then 10, 9. You're pulsing towards the bottom of the mat with that right arm. Good. 5, 4, 3. Hug into the midline. 2, and 1. Whew. Back to center, bring your knees in, have a little massage of your sacrum, and then let's rock and roll on the mat, lengthen the spine. Good. And then just come up to boat, hold, arms reach forwards, really grow long through the crown of the head. You're working your hip flexors here. Think about slurping your abdominals and growing to the ceiling. Good. And then release and come on over onto all fours. From here, we're going to come to quadruped. So think about setting the shoulders on the back body, slurping the abdominals. Watch the neck isn't hanging down. Draw it back in space. And then we're going to be moving in a fire hydrant left to right. So start left leg moves out, bring it back in, right leg. We're not opening our hip and lifting like a dog peeing. It's a very small movement. It's just moving into that hip joint, okay? So the pelvis stays pointing down and you just move into the hip joint. Good. Keep going. Left to right. Move the left, move the right. Work those outer glutes. Good. And you'll feel it maybe in your inner thigh as well. Good. Wherever you feel sticky in your hips. Good. Just getting some mobility and movement. Watch the neck. Good. Last one each side. Good. And then you're going to go back to the left side and you're going to pulse that left leg out to the side for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze into that left glute. Good. The knees tracking out in a straight line from the body. Good. And then bring that down. Take the right leg out to the side, right knee, and pulse. Again, it's a small movement out to the side. It's not massive. Good. Keep going. Watch you don't move through the midline. Watch that neck. 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job, guys. Come down into dolphin. Interlace the hands, forearms on the mat. Release the neck. Tuck the toes. Lift the bum to the sky. Think about length in the back, slurping into those abdominals. Really lift up and out of the mat. Good. From here, we're going to go to our famous hip circles. Right heel to bum. Circle 3 times in that hip joint. Really think about pulling the heel in and taking that knee in a big circle. How big a circle can you draw with that knee? Good. Lift out of the shoulders. Don't let it collapse. Bring the foot down, left heel to bum. You're working again into that massive hip joint. So important that we keep this mobile. So often gets so sticky with the way that we do life. Good. Opposite direction for 3. Should feel yummy. And then come down, wide knee, child's pose. Arms reach forwards. Breathe. Breathe into that back body. Send the breath low into the body. And just take a moment to pause, to feel the micro movements that are happening in your body this morning. Connecting to the breath, connecting to the body. Good. When you're ready, come and stand at the top of the mat. Soft knees, lengthen the spine. Think about rooting down through the soles of the feet as you grow long through the crown of the head. Good. From here, if you've got your blocks, have them ready at the top of the mat. Arms reach forwards and up. Reach through those fingertips. Hinge from the hips. Bum goes back. Plant the hands. Left foot steps back. Lower the left knee, bring the body up. You're in your 90-90. Squeeze that left bum cheek. Take the right arm out in front of you. Pull that right hand back. So a bit like we would normally do when we're on the floor, on our backs. We're doing it now in our 90-90. So really open through that right palm. Good. And then open through the left palm. Good. And then take your hands to fists, circle in those wrist joints. Mobilize both ways. Good. Really squeezing that left bum cheek, growing out the top of the head. And then with your fists as they are, you're just going to start to swing your arms. So you get some rotation through the midline. You're having to stabilize through the lower body though. So keep the lower body still as the upper body rotates. Good. Hands to the mat. Step back, plank, zip up through the front line of the body. Squeeze the bum, slap the abdominals. Think about the neck. Set the shoulders. Good. From here, lower the knees. And then slowly, with control, lower towards the mat. Head to the shoulders, stay lifted. Elbows go back. Don't allow the neck to dive forwards. Good. Wide arm baby cobra. Push through your fingertips. They're wide off the edge of the mat. Elbows up to the sky. Pull the chest through. Squeeze the bum. Slurp the abdominals. Good. So protect that lower back. Really squeeze between the shoulders. It should feel super yummy. Good. Release. Frame the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Lift up and back. Down dog. Have a little pedal. Opening through that back line. You can add in a rotation of the pelvis as well, rather than just pedaling the calves. And then take the left foot, hug it to the chest, step it forwards, lower the back knee. Bring the body up, squeeze that right bum cheek this time. Give it a prod if you feel like it needs some activation. Left hand out front, pull back at the finger break with your right hand. Again, you're pushing away as you pull back, so you're getting that opposition of forces. Grow long through the spine, really hug into the abdominals. Swap sides, right hand pulls back with the left hand at the finger break, really open the thumb. Good, and then circles both ways in those wrist joints, mobilizing, giving our wrists some love, and then swing those arms. Again, stabilizing through the lower body and just swinging left to right. Nice work, guys. Good. And then hands to the top of the mat, back foot steps in, lengthen the spine, come up to stand. Good job. Nice. From here, we're going to move on to sequence 1. So we're coming back to a split squat. Okay, so you're going to come back to a high lunge, and then we're going to be taking our arms forwards as we lower in a split squat. Squeeze up, lower, squeeze up. Think about keeping your pelvis in neutral. So as you go down, keep lifting the pubic bone towards the belly button, okay? Don't pitch the pelvis forwards, okay? So as you lower, arms forwards, squeeze up. Good, just keep this going. Think about stacking the head over the shoulders. Good, driving from the floor up to the sky. Good, really nice. Keep going. 3, 2, nice work, guys, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to come to the left and side lunge. So sit back into those glutes, and we're rotating. I'll show you front on. Rotating in the thoracic as you move left to right. So the hand comes to the middle, and you get some rotation in your upper back as you move left to right. So you're straightening one leg, sitting into the other thigh, getting into that inner thigh. Should feel lovely. And we're just going to go left to right. Nice work. Freeing up our bodies this morning. Breathe. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Good. Nice. Just got about 20 of these. I'm afraid I haven't kept count. What a surprise. So keep going. Good. And then we're going to rotate to the back of the mat. The right knee is going to come behind the left, and you're going to end up facing the opposite side of the mat in a seated twist. Okay, so the top leg, left leg is over the right. If that's uncomfortable on your knees, your hips, just kick that right leg straight and just pull the left thigh into the chest. You can rotate to the left a little bit. Or if you're with me, bottom on the floor, we're going to be coming back to this move. Roll those shoulders. Keep breathing. Big, juicy shoulder rolls. Really pulling each shoulder back. Should feel yummy in the hips and yummy in the shoulders. Good. Make sure you don't use the lower arm to lift the shoulder. You're using your shoulder. Good. And then from here, hands behind you. Step the left foot open, and you're coming to a reverse table, okay? So lift the glutes, drive down through the hands, energetically dialing them out, open through the shoulders, and then start to walk. So left and then right. Okay, so a little like what we were doing at the beginning, walking those feet. Nice work. Keep going. Whoops. Breathe. Nice work, guys. Left and then right. Good. Keep the breath in and out through the nose. Keep hugging into the midline. Good. Let's do a few more. Nice. 2 more. Good. And then from here, lower the bottom. We're going to come back to boat. So lift those legs, working those hip flexors, use the abdominals, and we're going to do our Russian twist, left to right. Good. Really think about growing long through the spine, holding those legs, make the hip flexors work, keep the feet off the floor if you can. Good. Keep breathing. Nice work. Good. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, land the feet, land the hands, rotate so you're facing the back of the mat. You're in a down dog, okay? So pushing into the hands, and then we're going to lift and lower on our toes. So I want you to really think about pushing through your toes, lifting your pelvis up to the sky. You're putting a little more weight through your shoulders as you push down from the floor, letting those heels sink so that you get some length in the back body, back line. Good. Keep going. Let's do 3. Release, drive, 2. Good, working those ankles. Nice, 1. And then you're going to walk your hands back to the top of the mat and then rotate and come back to stand. We'll do the other side. Nice work, guys. Soft knees. We're going to come back to our split squat. So right leg steps back, come into your high lunge. Keep your pelvis in neutral. Squeeze the right bum cheek. Lengthen the spine. And then from here, we lower down and squeeze up. Keep the pelvis in neutral. Keep driving from the floor. Use the energy from the floor to squeeze you up. Good. Keep that pelvis in neutral. Keep stacking the head over the shoulders. Good. Think about that alignment. Nice work. And you should find if the pelvis is in neutral, you'll feel this through the front of the thigh. Nice work. Keep going. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, let's come to the right. We're side lunging. So hinge the hips back. Really think about length in the spine. If I show you that front on, lifting the pubic bone, sending the bum back so you're length in the spine. You've got this really big hip hinge here. And then you can add in the arms so that you're getting some upper back rotation. Good. Nice work. Keep going. Got quite a few of these. Good. Breathe. Lengthen the spine. Nice. Watch the neck doesn't drive forwards or collapse forwards so that you round. Keep drawing the back of the head to the ceiling. Good. Keep going. I'm jingling away. Nice. And then from here, you're going to rotate through the back of the mat. Keep rotating to the other side so you come to a seated twist. So the right leg is over the left. If that feels uncomfortable, kick that left leg out, pull that right thigh to the chest, and you can rotate in the spine. If it feels all right, make sure both seat bones are on the floor. If you need a block, you can prop yourself on a block to get your hips on the floor, but make sure both seat bones are even, and then let's roll those shoulders again. Big, juicy shoulder rolls. Really pull each shoulder back. Breathe. Good job, guys. Nice. A few more. Keep going. Juice up those shoulders. Probably a bit sticky from last night. And then hands behind you. Step the right foot over. Reverse table. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the bum. And let's start to walk those feet again. Left and right. Good. Opening through the shoulders. Dialing those hands up energetically, hugging into the midline, squeezing the bum. Good. Keep breathing. Nice work, guys. Good. Whew. I am warm. Good. A few more. Try and minimize the rotation. Good. One more each side. Left, and then come down. Let's come to boat. So lift those legs, lengthen the spine, and we're going to do our Russian twist. So left to right, rotating in the midline. Lift those legs. How still can you keep the legs as you move your top around on its spindle? Good. Nice. Working those hip flexors with the feet off the floor. Good. And then from here, release the legs, hands to the back of the mat, rotate back. You're in your down dog again, pushing into the hands. Nice strong down dog, and then lift onto the toes, release down. Feel that extra load through the shoulders as you push into your toes. Lift your bum a little higher, release down through the heels, opening the back line. Good, connecting to the floor, connecting to the abdominals. Nice work, guys. Really warming up that back line and those ankles. Good. 2, 1. Nice work. Walk the hands back. Swivel round to the left. Your feet end up crossed, but just uncross them. And come back up to stand. Nice work. We'll move on to sequence number 2. We're going to kind of do the same as we did in the first sequence, but this time we're in a tilted split squat. So the left foot's going to go back. You're going to hinge a little bit forwards, so you're loading into this right glute, and then you're going to lower down and squeeze up, okay? So you're feeling this all the way into that right glute, okay? You can do the arms again, release, reach them forwards, good, nice work. So you've got that tilt on and you'll feel it more this time in the loaded front leg. Good. Keep breathing. Nice work. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, hands to the mat or on your blocks if you want them. Lift the left leg. You're in a standing split, okay? So really lift from that left bum cheek. You're going to internally rotate that right knee behind the left and slightly bend in that right knee, stand back up. So you've got a slight curtsy squat, internally rotate, push up. Right, I don't know if you can see, right behind left, you slightly bend and then extend. Again, I'll show you front on. Left behind right knee, tuck it in internally, bend both knees, extend. Good. Nice, you'll really feel this in the right leg. Good, keep going, breathe. 2, and 1. And then open that hip to the left, so you feel like your pelvis is pointing to the left. Land the back foot slowly. You're coming to warrior 2, facing the left edge of the mat. Arms out wide. Inhale here, exhale, reverse. Lift up into those right ribs, through the middle, variation. Left arm over, breathe, really lift out of this side body, so lift those left ribs to the sky. Then you're going to come through the middle to goddess, sit down and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we do warrior 2 the other side, so bend in this left leg, drive through both feet evenly. Reverse the warrior, left arm up and over, lift to the left side ribs. Try and get them to the ceiling. And then through the middle, right arm over, squeeze this left bum cheek. Breathe. Good job, guys. Then come through the middle again, more goddess squat. In goddess, make sure that your knees dictate the position of your toes, not the other way around. Keep lifting. So you want a really nice long spine, okay? We're not sticking our bums out, we're not tucking them underneath us. We are nice and upright, good. And then again, back to warrior 2. So right arm over, reverse. Reach into these right side ribs, drive through both feet, lift the energy up into the pelvis, come through the middle, left arm over, breathe. Squeeze this right bum cheek. Good, through the middle again, back to our squats. Our goddess pulse squats, good. Nice work, keep lifting the pubic bone, lengthen the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the leg burn. Back to warrior 2. To the left, reverse, lift that left arm up and over, lift out of the mat, through the middle, right arm over, breathe. Nice work, guys. And then come through the middle again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up, rotate to the top of the mat. Back foot steps in and we'll do the other side. Nice, hopefully you've got a bit of warmth in your body. Lengthen the spine, grow long through the crown of the head. Right foot steps back, you're in your high lunge. Then tilt your body forwards. Slap the abdominals, so you're loading into this front leg, and then you're doing your tilted split squat. So knee lowers, load into the front glute, arms can add in too. Arms come out and then down. Good, squeeze up, keep breathing. In and out through the nose, connect to the midline. Nice work, guys. Good, control your lift and your lowers, okay? So you're keeping that weight loaded through the front leg. You're not coming off it. You're staying loaded through that left front glute, front thigh. Good. Nice work. Use the breath, connect to your body. You guys can do this. Good. 2 more. Nice work. And then from here, hands to the mat, right leg lifts, you're in a standing split. Really squeeze that right bum cheek to lift that right leg. Internally rotate the right knee behind the left, you're coming to your curtsy squat. Slightly bend at the left knee, squatting, lift the right leg back straight. Tuck it behind, squat, extend. Squat, extend. This left leg is having a real good go. So a real good workout here. Keep the length in the spine. Nice work, guys. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Good. 2 more. Reach. Squat. Extend. Last one. Good. And then open this hip to the right. Land the right foot. Come up, warrior 2. Arms out. Reverse. Inhale here. Lift into those left ribs. Variation, right arm over. Again, we're not collapsing down, we're lifting up, finding space in that side body, and then come through the middle to your goddess. Squat, nice work. Pulsing nice and low, working into those thighs and glutes. Good, driving into those feet. 3, 2, 1. Again, warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Reverse, right arm up and over, lift everything, scoop and slurp it all up into the pelvis. Let the body soften over to the right, through the middle, left arm up and over. Really find space in that side body. Good job, guys. Through the middle again. 9, 8, you've got your goddess pulse. Keep lifting the pubic bone. Don't pitch that bum back, don't duck arse it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2 to the front, reverse. Breathe into that side body. Variation, right arm up and over, lifting into these side ribs. Good, a little repetition to get this mapped into our brains and bodies. Through the middle again. Pulse, nice work, guys. We've got this one and then one more to go back to the top of the mat. Good, 3, 2, 1, squeeze up. Warrior 2, reverse. Good, keep the body, the lower body doesn't change, it's just the upper body moving on a very stable base. Good, and then last goddess, 10, 9, go a little lower if you can. Good, 6, 5, 4, you guys have got this. 3, 2, 1, lovely job. Rotate to the top of the mat. You might want a little leg shake. Good, maybe take a glass of water, have a little breather, and then we will move on to our stream. I'm going to have a sip of tea because I'm hot. Good. Right, from here, we're kind of going to be adding everything together. So